theorem, we will consider a moving body. Okay. So let us consider a moving body. It was moving. This body of mass m. Okay. So the body is moving. So listen students carefully. The statement of work energy theorem. When force is applied in the direction of the moving body, when force is applied in the direction of moving body, it accelerates. Means it increases its kinetic energy. When force is applied on the moving body, it moves faster, right? So it accelerates the motion, increases the kinetic energy. This increase in kinetic energy, is equal to work done. Increase in kinetic energy is equal to the work done by the force acting on the moving body. Okay? Work done by the force acting in the direction of the moving body. So, increase in kinetic energy is equal to the work done by the force acting in the direction of moving body. So, according to work energy theorem, I am telling the statement, listen carefully. According to work energy theorem, the increase in kinetic energy of a moving body, is equal to work done by the force acting in the direction of the moving body. Work done by the force acting in the direction of moving body. Now let us prove this. So, proof of this theorem. Let us consider a body of mass m. Mass is equal to m. So there is a force acting. So F is a force. Initially it is with the velocity v, u. So this is the initial velocity. By applying the force in the direction of moving body, it accelerates and converts initial velocity u to v, your final velocity. Okay. So listen all the letters. Mass, force acting in the direction of the moving body, initial velocity, your final velocity. These two letters already you know, kinetic energy and work done. We know the expression work done is equal to force into displacement, and this work done is equal to your increase in kinetic energy. Just now we are talking about this. So to know this expression work done, to calculate this work done, we need the value of F and value of displacement. We know F, force is equal to mass into acceleration. So F is equal to ma. We got the value of F. S, we know this expression, v square minus u square is equal to 2as. You know this relation already. Let us substitute. Your initial velocity is u, final velocity is v, and 2as. From this, let us get the value of s. So s is equal to v square minus u square by, bring this 2a to the other side, 2a. So this is the value of s. Let us substitute f and s in equation 1. Let us substitute in that. So w is equal to fs, that is equal to m a into, what is your s? v square minus u square by 2a. A cancels. Half m into v square minus u square. Let us multiply this half m with v square and half m with u square. You will get half m v square minus half m u square. Clear? We know that half m v square is the expression for kinetic energy. As v is the final velocity, this is the final kinetic energy. This is the value of final kinetic energy. Half m u square, u is the initial velocity. So this is the value of initial kinetic energy. So what happens to this expression? Your work done W is equal to kf minus k. final kinetic energy minus initial kinetic energy. I'll write I, it will be very clear. Initial kinetic energy. So this is nothing but increase in kinetic energy. So what is your statement? What can I say? Work done by the moving body is equal to increase in kinetic energy. Work done by the moving body is equal to increase in kinetic energy. So once again it was proved. Anyhow, once again I repeat the statement. According to work energy theorem, the increase in kinetic energy of a moving body, is equal to work done by the force acting along the direction of moving body. Force acting in the direction of moving body. So this is what about work energy